What's up, guys? Hi and welcome to another edition of Spiritual Encounters, and tonight we're in Holes, which is at the bottom end of Winter Hill, between Bolton and Chorley, and we're in UFO spotting country as well right now, but we're actually in the ruins of an abandoned farmhouse, and we also have a well which is supposedly haunted. We're going to take a look at that, so we're going to do a joint investigation. And then after this, we're going to separate up and do solo vigils. Okay, so we'll take you on a little walk around the ruins, the remains of this farmhouse. You put your head torch on under. Let's get our head torches on and then we can go. Alright. Yeah, so it was a farmhouse. And it just went to ruin. We don't really know the story of why it went to ruin, whether they went bankrupt or if, sometimes these farms, they just let them go to ruin, let the farms go for the animals, and then they move to new farms that they've built. You find that a lot with farms in Britain. They'll just move out of the original building and then just let it go, abandoned. They'll build themselves something more modern. They'll build themselves something more modern someplace else. That's generally how...
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, go on.
Spirit go.
Spirit go. What did you say, Mum?
The first thing that come through.
Joyce. And you dreamt about your mum, didn't you?
About that.
You had a dream about your mum, didn't you, tonight? Before we come out, we had a little nap, and Andy dreamt about his mum, who passed away in 2021.
Keep looking. I'm looking.
Is that what it says? Keep looking.
Yeah.
Maybe she's going to be strong with us tonight. Maybe she'll help to bring, some spirits forward. So should we take a walk through this abandoned farmhouse and see what we can pick up? There's various rooms. You can tell what the rooms actually were. There's still the kitchen and there's still a cellar. So we'll take a little walk. Andy's going to set up the paranormal equipment. And but yeah, that's interesting that Joyce is Andy's mom. And sadly she passed away in 2021. So, and then more recently, Andy's dad died just last year. We have actually had their names flickering. Alright, let's put it on the wall and step away just to make sure it's not the equipment and stuff.
No,
so it's still flickering. So this would have been like a main entry room, like a living room, like sort of a living room, maybe a lounge area where people come in and when they're coming in, sitting down, coming to visit. Because that was the original front door.
There is getting a lot of thing on the meter.
Okay.
It's a lot of time it's straight up 200 and it's nothing, and it's dropping.
Yeah.
Quite,
Are there any spirit people here, please, would like to come forward? Did you used to live here?
I couldn't believe that.
Your mum?
That first message.
But it's
foggy.
Or maybe they're meaning like a spiritual fog, a spiritual mist. Just watch the floor as well, because there's steps and stuff, it's all overgrown at the minute. He'll be the one to go, I'll be the one to go tumbling down the cellar steps. Yeah, so this was the interior of the farmhouse. You could still see the walls and stuff. But this particular area where we are right now, they've had a lot of UFO sightings in this part of Winter Hill, which is Lancashire, Bolton, northwest UK, if you want to Google the map and everything. That was the cellar down there.
Desk.
Do you want to go down because there's still steps? It's alright, just shine your torch and you can see it's just a bit overgrown, but we can get down here. We've been down here before. This is where they would have stored all the cheeses and, meats, milk, eggs, all that stuff. Bottles, beers and wines probably. Alright, just watch your footing at the bottom here. It's a little bit swampy. Yeah, it's alright though. There's no holes. Well, I haven't found any yet, let's put it that way. But you know what, the last time we were down in this cellar, there wasn't all this long grass, so you can just tell now we're right in the thick of summer. It's like those cornfields in America, innit? Yeah. Cornfields where you like the movie The Signs. Were they running through the cornfields looking for aliens?
So what was this room used for?
I'm going to go on an alien quest now. I've seen this long grass.
What was this room used for? Can you tell me that? Can you let me know what this room was used for? Anybody who wants to talk to us, come here, total respect for you, like we did before. Anything anybody wants to tell us, anybody wants to give us a message or anything like that. Someone gone quiet since we've come in.
Maybe the cellar's a bit flat then, because it was just a storage space, weren't it? So it's not like, there mustn't have been any skullduggery going on down here, because you know, like some cellars you go into, especially on the coast, it's got stories connected with smugglers on it and pirates and all that, but I think cellars in the countryside are pretty just storage cellars and that's it.
Tradition. See, they were coming out.
Yeah, because people would have moved about up here, that's why. That's why you're picking up, you're going to get more messages up this level, I think. So let's, the EMF meter's still on over there. It's not flickering at the minute. This way was the kitchen. And if I remember, the last time we was here, we found a bit of a broken sink, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's how we knew it was the kitchen. Shit, what did I stand on then? I hope that weren't a snail. Please don't tell me I've just crushed a snail. There's the sink.
You got the sink? Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the broken sink.
So is anybody here who'd like to talk to us?
This would have been the kitchen, Andy.
Crawl.
Crawl. Yeah, this was the kitchen then. Because that was that little, looked like a back door going out, didn't it? Do you remember? It's all grown over there.
Yeah, so this would have been...
Alright, let's ask out here then. So was this your kitchen? We could keep our eye on the EMF meter from here as well.
I'd have gone through there, but I don't know what's under the foot, so...
It's really thick grass at the minute.
Wow. Finding your old...
What is it?
An old packet of Manchesters.
How old? How did they go back?
No idea.
Yeah, it looks a relatively new packet, that though.
I've never heard of them.
Manchesters?
I've never heard of them.
No, I haven't heard of them. You'd think coming from Manchester we'd have heard of them, wouldn't you really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there is a Manchester in the USA as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, I've never seen them. Manchester cigarettes. No idea. Can't help you with that one.
Any spirits present down in this area?
Come forward and show yourself to camera if you're here. Come through that door. Let's see you, let's hear you on the camera. Or on the equipment. Should we go back to the lounge bit, because that's where we got the, there's a hole in the floor there, Luke. That was probably where they drained the water out and stuff if it was the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it would have been, yeah, with the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. But, yeah.
Just watch out for snails, innit? I'm sure I've just killed one. I've at least killed one snail tonight. I just feel so bad. I just like carry it with me, do you know what I mean? I think, oh my god, why was I not looking? I think when you're doing something like this, you just forget.
That would have been the front door, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been. So this was like the main living room, probably. This would have been an active area. We've come to visit your farm. What was the name of your farm, please? Stand in the long grass. And we've got our eye on the EMF meter. Oh, the EMF's flickering again, under. That might be people coming in and out. You know, just residual or whatever. Do you remember one time we recorded a lady humming, singing on the EVP here? We'd gone into the kitchen. I think if you go right back to the beginning of our video shoots, we already been here once, Stockholes Farm. And we picked up, if I remember, on the EVP recorder, like a lady humming, singing, as though she was just going around a daily work. And it seemed to come from the washroom, where we've just been, where there was a hole in the floor.
Oh, somebody's laying on that wall.
Is it mapping? Just move it away from the bags and things in case it's picking that up. So this is SLS camera, guys. You've probably seen this on other paranormal channels. What happens is it maps out any figures, any people that might be present. So there's only me and Andy here at the minute. So if we map any other figures up, then we've got a ghost presence. And we've got a presence that we can't see.
It's not there, mate.
So we'll just use it here and there in it and see if there's any, if we can pick up in any rooms an SLS figure.
There's like somebody was laying on this bit here.
Okay.
On that bit there.
So come and tell us the story of your house. What happened? How did it come to be derelict like this?
Come on, come back. It's okay, don't be scared.
Just film round, guys, in case we get any.
No. Keep coming back, but...
Still lying down or stood up?
Yeah, it's coming and going.
Is it lying on the wall?
Yeah.
So we don't know whether that was attached to the farmhouse or whether it's some other person who used to visit here, because it's been derelict for decades, this place. It might be somebody just sunbathing on the wall. You have a lot of picnickers and stuff, people coming up here, because there's just like forest and ponds and lakes and things behind us. People camp out here and everything.
Oh, they're there, mate.
I've got a feeling that's just like someone sunbathing or something. Residual.
Come on. Don't be shy. I'm not here to harm you.
Let me get up and then I can film you. Oh my god, these steps are just insane. They're all like leaning at different angles.
Coming and going.
Yeah, so maybe it's just a residual thing then. Would anybody like to come forward and talk to us? I'm Alison and this is Andy.
Hi.
And we're here to look for ghosts. And don't be afraid to come forward and let us know that you're here. Tell us who you are. There is a little bit more to this house over here. So I'm guessing these were the bedrooms and stuff. See, the doorways are there. But they're so overgrown at the minute with grass you can hardly get in or out really. So we'll have to film it from up above here. See, there's another door there. There's plenty of doors in and out. Set the the SLS camera on the doorways and see if we get any people showing up there. Because if we're going to get anybody, it's going to be doorways, isn't it really? Or windows and stuff. Just check the EMF meter's not flickered. So back there leads into the woods and there's like a couple of big lakes.
No, I'm going with that.
What do you want to do? Do you want to try the weed? Do you want to try something else?
I'll give this 5 more minutes and
Alright.
see what anything else comes through. Is there anywhere you'd like us to go?
There's more to it over there. But I think those were like the barnyard buildings.
Wrong.
Wrong, they weren't the barnyard buildings. Were they part of your farm? Were they a second house? Should we go up to them gate posts there and go through and have a look? See, just check the layout and see if we can get any clues. I always go off the gate posts because they're entries and exits to a place. I'm guessing that these gate posts here and this cobbled road would have been like, probably like the barnyard, the actual yard area, probably. And these gate posts up here probably went into the second house farmyards sometimes have a couple of houses. A couple of family houses. So that's it. Come forward through this entrance if you're there. Let's see you, please. Show me an orb. That's a moth, that, just dancing round. You can tell moths because they have a certain motion, they dance around. Orbs will just shoot straight across like a little shooting star. So that was a moth. That's how you can tell the difference.
It's very quiet.
Anybody here, please? Yeah, there's some more buildings here, so it must have been a second house. Who was it who said we were wrong about the buildings? Would you like to come back and give us a guided tour? Show us around. We've come to see your place. Yeah, there's more rooms up here, so it was another farmhouse. Must have been. Long grass. It's proper, it just reminds me of Signs, the Alien movie Signs.
Sure.
Sounded American, didn't it? American Shore. Society. What about society? Is there something you want to tell us? Did you move away because they built a road back there and you wanted to be more private? Is that why you gave up this place? Well, I mean, it's like that other farm going on the way from here to Yorkshire on Saddleworth Moor, innit? Where the farm's in the middle of the motorway, literally, because he wouldn't move. Was that an owl that went up there then? I saw something go up.
Something flew across.
It's what?
Something went from that tree across there, white.
I thought it might be a white owl.
Because I looked and I thought, your torch is on the floor, so...
Unless it's my head torch. Is my head torch on?
No.
Oh right, so I should have that on. No, I have that on. I'm just seeing a light up in the tree and I'm wondering where it's coming from, because it can't be our torches. Every time you put the torch down, unless someone else is shining a torch from somewhere. I can't hear anybody around, can you? Look around. There was light up in the top of the tree there. That's why I thought I had my head torch on. I'll stick it on now, just to be sure that I get some extra light in here. I'm sure I had it on. It's on now. No, before. I don't know if you shone your torch up to the tree, but there was a light up there.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was a white owl.
No, I didn't. It was only...
No, maybe it was a white owl then.
Yeah, but it seemed to shoot off that way.
Yeah, but the white owl is a sign of your mum. Whenever your mum's name comes up, we always get a white snowy owl as well, so that's her sign, isn't it? See, I've just seen it go up again. It's a light. Are you sure you've not got your head? See, Luke.
My head torch ain't on.
But Luke, where's that light coming from that keeps going up? Just let me switch my head torch off again. Keep your eye on the top of that tree and I'll keep my torch down. I keep seeing a light going up there. If we don't see it now, it's got to be one of our torches. Maybe it's one of our torches, maybe it's the angle we were walking at or something. It's black because I'm filming the tree, guys, because I did see a white light up there just then, but I don't know, maybe it was one of our torches then. Maybe.
I know I went like that.
So maybe that's it then. It's alright, we've got to debunk it, haven't we, in case one, it's paranormal, or two, it's other people coming to do paranormal.
That lit the whole tree up.
Other people have been up here doing paranormal, so it's possible some others could turn up. Got to debunk it, just in case, you never know if it's something paranormal or if it's something just us with the torches.
Oh yeah.
Or it might have been, but if it was an owl, I think we'd have heard it. It didn't make any noise, did it?
That's true. I thought I saw someone go down, that's all.
Oh, well, it could have been an owl then.
Normally do them, don't
Yeah, normally you can hear a rustle or something. Anyway, we'll not get too tangled up with that. It's probably us with our flashing our lights about. Alright, so these are the gate posts back out into the yard bit. This is cobbled the floor, so that's how we know it was the yard. So they probably had horses and stuff. I mean, this farm would have gone back to maybe the 1700s even, so they would have had horses and carts and things to take them to the nearest town from here was probably Bolton and then Preston after that maybe. We're a ways off from Manchester really because we're at the other side of Winter Hill. So that path there goes down into the woods and there's a couple of ponds where people camp and stuff, but there's nobody there right now because it's like the end of July and we're still waiting for summer to come. Welcome to England, wish you were here. Greetings. What did it say? I lived. You lived. Did you live here? If you lived here, please flick out the EMF meter, then we know that you're present. Female ghost.
No.
Hello. What's your name, please? I'm Alison. And this is Andy. Come forward and talk to us if you want some company. It's a pretty remote place, so I'm sure you must want some company. Is this your house? Did you work here? Come forward and tell us a bit about yourself.
Is the planchette in your bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andy's setting up the Ouija board. And we'll see if we get any communication through that. And if you'd like to come forward through any of these doorways and show yourself, we'd be very happy to see you. We welcome you. And I hope you welcome us to your farm. Are you the lady that we heard singing that time? Come forward, we'd love to see an orb. It's a gate post, I wonder what that was there then. I saw a shape, I was like, oh my god, what's that grey thing standing? It's a gate post. Oh my god, I'm not going to start freaking out now. We're doing solo vigils after, so let's keep it together, innit? I've got to keep it together. This is a classic Andy rifling through my handbag. Andy rifling through the wife's handbag.
I could say something about a water.
You could, and your street cred would go straight downhill and that beard would have to come off.
That's not happening.
I keep trying, guys, but he's never going to lose the beard. It's going to go down to his ankles. Okay, so we've started the Ouija board. Let Andy open it.
Okay.
I'll get closer, then you can see if we're getting any response.
Just to know, these are the letters A to M, N to Z. These are the numbers 1 to 0, and that's goodbye. That's the sun. Sorry, that's the moon. That's the sun, and these are stars. That's me moving it. Is there anybody here who would like to talk to me through this board? Any spirit presence? Don't be afraid. Not here to harm you. Can you give me your name? Give me the first letter of your name. Are you male? If you're a female, go Go to yes if you're a male. Go to no.
It's moving the planchette.
Can you give me the next letter of either your name or the message?
You should be nicely charged up now, Andy. I was invoking Astaroth last week. FR. Maybe Francis. Oh, it might be from. Mine, it could be a word.
Hey, can
Looks
you
like
give
it's
me
going to
the
be a word, doesn't
next
it?
letter?
A name, maybe.
Can you give me the next letter? Give me the next letter.
Just take your time, try and find your way around the letters.
Use the energy
It's
around
fine.
this table.
Don't be afraid to use it. It's nice and quiet out here. It's like there's not even a rustle or a sound or anything. Maybe it just needs a bit more energy. It's alright, I think maybe just the air animals and stuff. I'll have a quick look around, but I'm not seeing any torches, so I don't think... It's quite a popular paranormal spot, this, but it's one of them places where not everybody turns up on the same night. So you can get it to yourself, usually. We have met people up here who've been coming out of the woods carrying bongo drums, and we're like, what's that all about then? And they're like, well, we've been in the woods all night banging drums. And I'm like, okay, great, good, cool, nice, happy, nice to meet you, good, have a good time with your drums there. It might be just trying to find its way around. Remember what the Ouija board people told us? That couple they were an authority on Ouija boards, weren't they? Them two. They collected Ouija boards through the ages. I think the earliest Ouija board was like 1920s, wasn't it? And they explained to us that sometimes spirit can take time finding its way around the board, looking at the letters and trying to make sure that it's spelling it correctly, so we understand. That's why sometimes, in the movies you see it flying around and whizzing off. In reality, it doesn't happen like that. In reality, it will slow up a little.
Goodbye.
What did you get? What letters did you get?
FRQ.
FRQ. That
Goodbye.
doesn't mean anything, does it? Unless it's initials.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's an odd one. Well, whoever it was has just left initials and gone.
FRQ.
Well, it sounds like initials, doesn't it? Because it don't even, not even in text speak, it don't mean anything, does it? FRQ. So we'll just generate the energy again, just to bring forward. The spirits need energy.
Also, you'd like to talk to me here.
Come forward and join Andy on the board, please. You can send us your messages. You can tell us, what you want to say. If you prefer to use this rather than the electronic devices we have.
Anybody who'd like to talk to me? Just letter of your name.
Is the lady here who
Start of your message.
we picked up singing that time? Are you here? Are you the female ghost that came forward?
If you're male, say yes. If you're female, no.
You have to have a lot of patience with Ouija, guys. Sometimes you could be sitting a good half hour or so before you get anything through. It's not how it's shown in the movies at all, really. But then, if it was like this in the movies, people wouldn't watch it and be scared, would they? So they got to add a bit of drama to it.
S.
Don't be afraid of it. We just want to talk to you, that's all. We don't mean any harm at all, and we have complete respect for you. If you want to touch one of us, let us know that you're here. If you want to show yourself as an orb, we'll quickly go around again to the gate posts.
Can you give me the last letter of your name or your message? Take it back to the middle.
What was it saying? What's wrong? What did it say? Son?
Can you give me the next?
Can you spell your name out, please? This is your chance now to talk to Andy. Police helicopter up there. No, we're not setting fire to shrubs. That's all they're doing, looking for people setting fire to shrubs. It's July. And we're hardly going to get grass fires in this weather. Come on now. Has it gone to J?
Give me the next letter.
It's you, Joyce. Try and pick up some more energy. Because you've been around Andy now for a few hours. And he'd be really, really happy and overjoyed if you could spell your name out and let us know that you're here. Maybe it's the female ghost. And this can happen, guys, on ghost investigations. Your own personal family spirits can come through. It happened to us at the Skirridin when we did the Ouija board with a couple of other people there. Somebody's mother, I think, came through. And the two ladies were crying, and we were like, oh my God, what's wrong? And they were like, this is our mum. So it's not unusual to have family spirits to come through. Police helicopter's going on its way now. We're not setting fire to the shrubs, we're just talking to the dead. Look at that tree, it looks like the tree from Sleepy Hollow. Spooky tree.
It's difficult for you.
Is she spelling it?
It's going that way. It's very, very slow.
But is she spelling it though? Is it Joyce?
Yeah.
Is it you? We've waited so long for you to be able to communicate with us like this. Obviously now you're in a place where you can because...
Okay, I know it's hard for you. Can you just...
There's your mum in it, it must be.
Yeah, if it is, go to yes. If it not, go to no.
Because I think for the first couple of years, they're in some sort of healing process. And then I think after that, they can start coming through. That's just what I feel from, like, losing my dad, you know, and having him come through. You okay?
Yeah, my legs.
Sit on the wall. So we suspect this could be Andy's mum, to be fair, but so it is it.
Go back to the middle.
Do you want to have a minute and talk to your mum and I'll just have a quick film round?
No, you're right.
You alright, yeah?
Yeah,
I think she's just letting you know that she's here with us. Because they used to love this paranormal, your parents, didn't they? And so did my dad too. It's come from a family of paranormalists.
Is your dad alright? Is he better?
We once brought him to Thockholes. Do you remember? We took him up there to the Ramblers Cafe.
Yeah, and you walked down that hill.
Yeah, to the lake. So they have been here with us. Didn't come this far out because it's a bit of a trek, but... Well, that's good. You feel a bit more at peace now. So family spirits can come through dreams to begin with, and Andy's had a dream of his mum. And twice we picked her up tonight, once on the Spirit Talker and once on this. And I think you find yourselves at home, you know, if you've lost relatives and close people, you might have a dream about them reaching out to you. You know, it's like their way of letting you know that they've crossed over and they're okay, they've gone to the place where they're supposed to be. And then don't be surprised, you know, if you're interested in spirit and stuff, communications, that you might get objects moving around your home, or, you know, maybe a light bulb will flicker and pop or something like that. Or you might get a scent of perfume or smoke, you know, cigarette smoke or anything like that in the room. These things are all significant to if family spirits are trying to reach out to you. Because, you know, if you cross over, the first thing you want to do, I think, is let the people know back home that I'm okay, don't worry about me, I've gone to where I'm supposed to be, I'm not stuck anywhere, and I'm fine, and I'm healing, and I'm getting on with my spirit life. And I think, really, think about it, if you crossed over, because we are all going to do that eventually, I think your first concern would be the people that you've left behind. Because the people that you're going to, they've already gone before you. So I think personally I would feel like I just want to let everyone know that I'm okay, and I don't want people to be upset. I just want people to know that I can be around, but I've gone to spirit, and you know, everything's okay, everything's normal. And that's probably why your mum's coming through now, just to let you know that she's good now, everything's good. And this is the thing, you can go to paranormal locations looking for ghosts, and this kind of thing can happen to anybody, anywhere, anytime. We've been on overnight investigations in different parts of the UK, you know, and we've had people and their relatives have come through. If they can, they will, if they want to.
Alright, you can check your time out. We've told you that.
Is she spelling her name?
Right, and plenty of time. I think I know what you're trying to say to me.
What do you think the message is? So it's got in my eye. Bloody hell. There's all flipping long-legged things flying around. That's probably because I've got the torch right next to my eye. Pillock. And she spelt pillock because she knows I'm standing here. Just have a quick film round while Andy's getting his message through. And he can tell us after what it is. So it's the last chance for any spirit orbs to come through. After this, when we've shut down the Ouija, Andy and I will be going on separate vigils. So if you want to catch us along, then you can come forward, either to Andy or to me separately. If you want to spook us and make us jump and freak us out and have a bit of mischief, that's the time to do it. We're game for a laugh, we're game for all of that. Might freak out and run off, but we'll come back. Alright, what was your message?
Love you both. Goodbye.
Really?
Love you both.
Seriously? Thank you, Joyce. Oh, God, that's so nice. That is so nice.
Goodbye. Oh, that's
And it's strange how you had that dream in it. Literally, Andy, we had a nap, didn't we, before we come out, and Andy had this really vivid dream that his mum had come to see him. And now we've had two. So she's managed to come through.
because that first message that come through.
Yeah.
The first thing that come through.
It was
on
Joyce, wasn't it? Yeah. Remember when it came through at Blackpool that time as well when we did the hotel, Norbreck.
Mm.
But the places where we went with her, if you think about it, the places where we've taken her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So perhaps she's remembering. Yeah, she was a lovely lady. She was brilliant. I loved her to bits. She was my buddy. We got into many an escapade together, me and your mother. Many. We went missing plenty times in different cities.
I knew eventually sometime.
Yeah, she will
You know
come
what
through.
I mean? And it's funny, innit? It's quite. Yeah, I get that why she would come through
Yeah.
at this time. It's nearly my birthday, innit?
Yeah, it's your next week, your birthday, isn't it?
It's near enough my birthday.
Yeah, so maybe she's going to be closer to you right now then.
Exactly. So.
Alright, so we'll just say our good nights to camera and then we're going to go off and do our separate vigils then.
Oh, sorry, love.
Just do our goodbyes to camera first and then... Alright, so yeah, that's interesting. So, you know, we like to tell you all about our personal lives as well and, you know, the things that have gone on for us, losing our parents. Andy's lost his parents, I've lost my dad. So, you know, and all you people out there, all of you viewers and subscribers have lost people, loved ones close to you. And at the least time when you least expect it, they can try and reach out and come through. But I do find with most people I've spoken to, they tend to come through dreams first. They try and kind of let you know that they're around, and then they'll try and make some other communication.
Yeah, I
after
mean,
that.
that was funny because I had that dream, and we've had the owl moving in the house, haven't we?
Yeah.
That turned round and
Yeah, we had
it's
a
not even in somewhere that you could actually let me knock it because it's on the top of the shelf.
turn round itself, I know,
So
really.
it's not as though it's anywhere that we've moved it ourselves. So, you know.
Yeah, so we'll leave it there, and once again, thanks for watching. So following this will be 2 solo vigils. We're going to go around and just doing ghost investigation on our own now, see what we can pick up.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll give a couple of shout outs before we go.
Oh, yeah.
Senad and Gemma, good luck, great with the job, Senad, so proud of you, really, really chuffed, really happy. And also, Anthony, about time you got that flipping passport. Come on, man, now you've got to go to Paris, you know it.
And I want to say, well, Grumpy Steve, make your wife watch that video of the demon ritual. All right.
Yeah,
See you,
see
babe.
what really came through. All right, guys, and also shout out to the twins, Natasha and Amber, and thanks for promoting us where you work and everything. Take care, guys, and we'll see you very soon on the solo vigils, hopefully, if you watch some more. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.